8 clear signs she's trying to seduce you. Stoicism, modern stoic. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting 2 bodies. And swing Aristotle. What if I told you that women are constantly sending signals, subtle, often overlooked, but unmistakable once you know where to look? These hidden cues can transform how you perceive and engage in relationships, revealing what lies beneath the surface. It's true. Sometimes these signs are easy to miss, drowned out by everyday noise or mistaken for mere friendliness. But once you tune in, the message becomes unmistakable. By the end of this discussion, you'll be able to recognize when a woman is silently inviting your attention, empowering you to approach these moments with confidence and clarity. Have you ever found yourself puzzled, unsure if a woman's warmth is just kindness or something deeper? That uncertainty can leave you stuck in a frustrating limbo, second-guessing every interaction. But here's the reality. Attraction rarely shouts outright. Instead, it whispers through body language, fleeting glances, and small gestures that often go unnoticed. Most men miss these signs because they expect a direct declaration. The truth is, genuine interest often hides in the nuances, the way she leans in when you speak, the subtle touches, the way her eyes catch yours a little longer than usual. In this video, we'll uncover those understated but powerful signals. By the end, you'll gain the insight and confidence to spot the 8 unmistakable signs she's trying to seduce you. This awareness can reshape how you navigate attraction, making you more attuned to the silent language of desire. Ready to see what's been right in front of you all along? Let's dive in. 1. Long-term eye contact. Long-term eye contact is one of the most unmistakable signs that a woman is genuinely interested in you, especially when her gaze lingers longer than the typical fleeting glance. This is not a mere happenstance or polite look. Rather, it's a deliberate, almost magnetic focus, as if she's taking the time to truly study and appreciate who you are. In today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world, where attention is a rare and precious commodity, her prolonged eye contact is a powerful, non-verbal invitation that transcends casual interaction and signals a deeper connection. This kind of gaze conveys more than attraction. It's an expression of curiosity, vulnerability, and a desire to understand you on a level beyond the superficial. When you find yourself holding her gaze in return, watch closely for a genuine smile to follow. A smile here is more than just a polite social cue. It's an unmistakable green light that she is comfortable with your presence, and perhaps even intrigued by what she sees in you. If that smile evolves into a subtle, almost shy follow-up smile, that's your clear sign that her interest is sincere, and that she's open to something more than just small talk. This moment is a modern-day dance of connection, where silence and looks communicate volumes, much like the Stoic idea of observing without over-explaining, letting actions and subtle signals speak for themselves. In the context of modern relationships, where communication often leans heavily on digital shorthand, this kind of intimate, unspoken exchange becomes even more significant. It teaches us the importance of presence and genuine engagement, encouraging men to embrace stillness and awareness in their interactions. So when you notice this kind of eye contact, don't rush to fill the silence or force conversation. Instead, appreciate the moment, remain calm, and respond with your own steady gaze and a natural smile. This mindful approach not only honors the connection she's trying to establish, but also aligns with the Stoic virtue of patience, waiting for the right moment to act rather than reacting impulsively. In doing so, you create a space where authentic connection can grow, reminding us all that sometimes the most powerful seduction lies in the simple act of truly seeing and being seen. Comment below. I see and appreciate real connection. 2. Physical proximity. Physical proximity is one of the most telling and unmistakable signs that she's trying to seduce you, though it often unfolds with a quiet subtlety that many men might overlook if they're not paying close attention. Consider how, in your everyday interactions, A woman who is genuinely interested won't usually make her intentions blatantly obvious. Instead, she'll employ small, intentional gestures that bring her physically closer to you. This might look like her leaning in slightly during conversations, choosing to sit beside you rather than opposite you, or subtly maneuvering herself into your personal space during group settings. These behaviors are not mere coincidences, but deliberate signals designed to build a growing sense of intimacy and trust. It's crucial to understand the physical proximity isn't about rushing into overt physical closeness. It's about a gradual, almost unconscious shrinking of the distance between two people that creates a private, shared space where connection can deepen. The more relaxed and comfortable she feels around you, the more she will naturally seek to enter that personal space, gently testing boundaries and inviting you into a more intimate dynamic. What makes this even more significant is how your response to her closeness influences the direction of the interaction. If you react with openness and acceptance, welcoming her presence with calm confidence and without hesitation, you send a clear message that you are receptive to deepening the connection, encouraging her to continue bridging the gap. Conversely, if you respond with discomfort, hesitation, or by physically pulling away, she will instantly pick up on these cues and will likely withdraw, respecting your boundaries and signaling that the dynamic is not aligned. In today's fast-paced, digitally driven world, where face-to-face interaction is often overshadowed by virtual communication, this nuanced form of nonverbal communication is even more vital. It reminds us that authentic attraction and seduction are rarely loud or overt. They thrive in these understated moments, the shifting angles of posture, the subtle lean forward, the deliberate closeness that quietly says, "I want to be near you." Applying a modern Stoic mindset to these interactions helps you remain centered and self-aware, allowing you to respond thoughtfully rather than react emotionally, thereby creating a calm, inviting space where genuine intimacy can flourish naturally. Ultimately, recognizing and embracing the power of physical proximity not only deepens your understanding of her intentions, but also cultivates a presence that is magnetic, respectful, and profoundly attractive in a world that often forgets the simple, silent language of closeness. 3. Flattery and praise. A woman who is drawn to you doesn't just offer surface-level flattery, her praise cuts deeper. It's specific, personal, and undeniably meaningful. She's not simply admiring your looks, she's recognizing the sharpness of your mind, the strength of your character, the way your presence shifts the room, or how your humor lights up her day. These aren't casual compliments tossed like coins in a fountain. They are precise observations that reveal she's truly paying attention. When she notices the details others overlook, when her words penetrate beyond the skin to the core of who you are, this is no accident. It's a sign that she's not just interested, she's building a genuine connection. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." Her praise colours your soul with affirmation, boosting your confidence because she sees you, not a facade. Don't let this moment pass silently. Mirror her attention. Return the favour by acknowledging what you see in her with equal sharpness and sincerity. This is your arena, your battlefield of seduction and connection. Own it. Speak to her qualities with clarity and strength, showing you are equally present, equally aware, and equally engaged. This exchange is your proof of power and control in the dance of attraction. It's not about ego, it's about mastery of yourself, mastery of the moment. In modern life, where distractions swarm and genuine connection is rare, this deep attention is your edge. Don't settle for vague compliments or empty words. Demand substance, both from her and yourself. Be the man who commands respect by noticing the unnoticed, by speaking with intent, and by building bonds that last. Remember, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injustice. Marcus Aurelius. Rise above superficiality. Embrace the power of sincere praise as your tool to seduce and to build relationships rooted in authenticity and strength. Now take action, like this video, subscribe for more insights that sharpen your mind and refine your power. And comment below with the one genuine compliment you plan to give today that will mark your presence in her life. This is not just advice, it's your strategy for conquest, your roadmap to becoming the man she can't ignore. Comment below. I see beyond the surface and I speak with truth. 4. Confiding personal details. When a woman begins to confide in you by sharing personal stories, thoughts, or feelings, those intimate details she seldom reveals to others, it is one of the clearest and most profound signs that she is building trust and inviting you into a deeper emotional space. This act of vulnerability is not casual or accidental. It is a deliberate gesture of openness that signals she feels safe with you and sees you as someone worthy of her inner world. In today's fast-paced society, where many people keep their true selves behind carefully constructed masks, the willingness to share personal experiences is a rare and meaningful invitation that should never be overlooked. It reflects a desire to move beyond surface-level interaction and create a genuine connection rooted in authenticity. The ancient Stoics understood the power of vulnerability when combined with wisdom. As Epictetus reminds us, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Here this means recognizing the significance of such openness and responding with equal mindfulness and respect, showing her that you appreciate the trust she is placing in you. This moment calls for patience, presence, and an attentive ear, rather than rushing to respond or filling the silence with distractions. In real life, these confiding moments often mark the turning point from acquaintanceship to meaningful relationship, where emotional intimacy begins to flourish. By embracing her willingness to open up, you become more than just a listener. You become a confidant and a partner in her journey. It's essential to engage thoughtfully, offering empathy and understanding, while also being willing to share your own truths, creating a balanced exchange that deepens the bond. This dynamic echoes the Stoic ideal of living with awareness and virtue, responding to life's moments with calm composure and genuine engagement, rather than reacting impulsively or superficially. Remember, emotional connection thrives when both parties feel seen and accepted without judgment. So when she reveals her vulnerabilities, respond with kindness and steadiness, reinforcing the safety of your shared space. This creates a fertile ground for trust to grow, allowing both of you to be more authentic and present. Moreover, understanding this sign empowers you to navigate relationships with greater clarity and confidence. Instead of mistaking her openness for casual conversation or misunderstanding it altogether, recognize it as a significant step in building intimacy. Real wisdom lies in appreciating these moments and honoring them with your full attention and sincerity. The art of meaningful connection is cultivated through these exchanges, reminding us all that the deepest bonds often begin with the courage to be vulnerable and the grace to receive that vulnerability. As Marcus Aurelius said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Being present and appreciative of her personal disclosures is a way of honoring that privilege in your relationship. Have you experienced a moment when someone shared something deeply personal with you, and it changed how you saw them or your relationship? How did you respond, and what did you learn from that experience? I invite you to share your stories and reflections in the comments below. By doing so, we can learn together how vulnerability, when met with respect and wisdom, can be the foundation for the most rewarding and genuine connections. 5. Faint smile. A faint smile from a woman often holds far more meaning than just a simple expression of politeness. It can be a powerful, unspoken signal of her interest and attraction toward you. This isn't just any casual smile. It's the kind that lingers just a moment longer, where her lips part gently and her eyes soften, creating a subtle yet profound connection that transcends words. Such a smile is a quiet invitation, a non-verbal message that she feels comfortable in your presence and desires a deeper, more meaningful exchange. In today's fast-paced world, where genuine connection can be rare, recognizing this sign can be your gateway to building rapport and intimacy. Responding appropriately is just as important as noticing it. A warm, genuine smile back lets her know that you appreciate her openness and signals your willingness to engage beyond surface-level interaction. It's not about rushing into conversation or overthinking her intentions. Rather, it's about being present and receptive to the moment. This kind of exchange can feel almost like a dance, where each subtle gesture invites the other forward, fostering a natural flow that's both inviting and flirtatious. For men between 35 and 70 navigating relationships today, understanding such nuanced signals helps not only in romantic pursuits, but also in honing emotional intelligence, a cornerstone of modern Stoicism. Stoicism teaches us to observe without haste and respond with calm confidence, qualities that align perfectly with interpreting a faint smile. Embrace the moment with quiet assurance and a gentle smile of your own. It shows respect for her feelings and your readiness to connect on a deeper level, transforming a simple smile into a meaningful encounter that could unfold into something truly special. Comment below. I see the signals and respond with quiet confidence. 6. Unconscious mirroring. Unconscious mirroring is not just a subtle behavior, it's a profound, primal signal, a silent code that reveals when she's drawn to you on a level deeper than words can express. This phenomenon, where she begins to mimic your body language, gestures, or even your speech patterns without realizing it, is one of the clearest, most undeniable signs she is seducing you. When she leans in as you do, matches your posture, or laughs in sync with your jokes, she is emotionally syncing with you, creating a powerful bond that few recognize, but that every wise man must learn to see. As Marcus Aurelius wisely reminded us, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Her unconscious mirroring is a breakthrough, a crack in the walls of guardedness, allowing genuine connection and trust to flow between you. This isn't mere imitation. It's her way of saying she feels safe, she respects your presence, and she's drawn to your energy. In today's world, saturated with superficial interactions and digital distractions, this kind of authentic emotional alignment is rare, and when you spot it, it signals an opportunity to step forward with strength and clarity. This moment demands that you respond with unwavering presence and confident leadership. Don't hesitate. When she mirrors you, she is inviting you to take control, not by force, but through calm authority and grounded self-assurance rooted in the principles of modern Stoicism. Channel your inner Marcus Aurelius or Seneca. Remain composed, measured, and unshakable. When you match her emotional rhythm with your steadfastness, you transform this silent signal into a powerful connection. Remember, power is claimed through action, not passivity. If you ignore this sign, you risk losing her interest. If you seize it, you move the dynamic forward, becoming the man who commands respect, desire, and loyalty. The psychological effect here is undeniable. FOMO, the fear of missing out, plays its part. She's already syncing with your energy, waiting to see if you will rise to the occasion or let this rare chance slip through your fingers. This is your call to action. Own your space, speak with authority, act with purpose, and let your presence be felt like a force of nature. This is not merely seduction, it's the foundation of meaningful connection in the modern age. It's a reminder that in a world full of noise, true power lies in recognizing and responding to the subtle cues others miss. When you catch her mirroring, acknowledge it silently but firmly, because that awareness alone shifts the power balance. You hold the key to turning a fleeting moment into a lasting bond. Take it, own it. Master this sign and watch how your influence grows, how respect and desire follow naturally. To the men ready to lead, this is your playbook. Be alert, be present, be relentless. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to sharpen your instincts and rule your relationships with wisdom and strength. Share below the moment you noticed her mirroring you, your breakthrough, and claim your power today. Remember, the strongest men don't wait for signs. They recognize them and act decisively. Be that man. 7. Direct flirtation. Direct flirtation is arguably the clearest and most unmistakable sign that a woman is trying to seduce you, yet many men overlook or underestimate its significance. When a woman steps beyond subtle body language or fleeting glances and begins engaging in playful teasing, suggestive remarks, or outright flirting, she's consciously expressing her attraction in a way that leaves little room for doubt. This kind of behavior might look like her making light-hearted, flirtatious jokes about your appearance, perhaps teasing you about your style or how you carry yourself, or slipping in compliments that carry a subtle hint of innuendo. The key is that these interactions are not random or casual, they are deliberate, designed to catch your attention and signal her interest in a way that invites a response. In today's often complicated social dynamics, where men and women frequently communicate through layers of ambiguity and indirect messages, such direct flirtation is a breath of fresh air. It's a straightforward and confident way for a woman to say she's intrigued by you and wants to see if you feel the same. Understanding this sign fully means recognizing that she is not trying to hide her feelings or be coy. Instead, she is giving you a clear and generous opening. This clarity can be both exciting and a little intimidating, but the best approach is to take her teasing in stride and respond with your own light-hearted, playful comments. This back and forth is more than just casual banter. It's a nuanced dance where she's testing the waters to see if you're receptive, while simultaneously giving you the green light to make a move if you're interested. The way she teases you is her way of assessing your confidence and interest without making things awkward or overly serious too soon. By matching her playful energy, you show that you're equally engaged and confident, which in turn builds attraction and rapport naturally. In the context of modern life, this kind of direct flirtation can serve as a powerful reminder that authenticity and clear communication remain essential, even when social norms sometimes encourage us to hide our true feelings behind layers of politeness or digital filters. When a woman is straightforward about her interest, it challenges you to be equally genuine and present, embodying the principles of modern Stoicism, maintaining calm composure, being aware of your own feelings without letting them overwhelm you, and responding thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Instead of overthinking or second-guessing her intentions, you can appreciate this candid expression for what it is, an invitation to connect. Moreover, embracing direct flirtation with grace and humour is an opportunity to practice emotional intelligence and strengthen your own social skills. By responding to her cues in a playful yet respectful manner, you create a dynamic where both parties feel comfortable and engaged. This not only increases the chances of meaningful connection, but also reinforces your own sense of self-assurance. Ultimately, direct flirtation isn't just about recognizing when a woman is attracted to you. It's about cultivating a mindset where clear signals are welcomed and authentic responses are encouraged. This approach aligns perfectly with the modern Stoic's goal of mastering oneself, understanding others, and navigating life's complexities with confidence and poise. 8. Playful touching. Playful touching, though often mistaken for casual or accidental contact, holds a powerful and deliberate significance when a woman intentionally reaches out to you, whether it's through a light tap on your arm during conversation, a gentle brush of her hand against yours, or resting her hand softly on your shoulder. These gestures are rarely random. Instead, they serve as a subtle but unmistakable signal of attraction and an invitation to deepen the connection beyond mere words. Women are uniquely aware of how touch can communicate emotions, and when done in a light-hearted, playful manner, these touches act as a test, a way for her to gauge whether there is chemistry and whether you are open to a more intimate relationship. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." And this wisdom applies well here. It's not just about what is said, but about feeling the unspoken through touch. When these playful touches happen repeatedly over time, they're more than mere coincidences or friendly gestures. They are carefully measured attempts to connect with you physically and emotionally without rushing the process. Understanding the purpose behind this contact is essential because it helps you respond appropriately. If the touch feels purposeful rather than incidental, like a light pat that lingers slightly or a brush that invites closeness, it's a clear sign she's exploring your receptiveness and comfort with intimacy. This moment of tactile communication is an opportunity to demonstrate your openness without appearing overly eager or desperate. The ideal way to respond is with subtlety and confidence. Mirroring her touch in a similarly playful or gentle manner can convey that you welcome her interest and are attuned to her signals. This interaction, when handled with care, is a delicate dance that builds rapport and paves the way for a flattering, respectful relationship. As Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. In this context, the challenge of interpreting and responding to these small touches is not a barrier, but a gateway to deeper connection. In real life, recognizing and embracing these subtle physical cues can transform ordinary social interactions into meaningful moments of attraction and understanding. Too often, men might overlook or misread these signals, dismissing them as trivial, when in fact they are rich with meaning. Playful touching isn't about grand gestures, but about the intimate language that builds trust and closeness over time. It's important to balance being receptive without overwhelming the other person. Responding with lightness shows emotional intelligence and respect for boundaries, which are key to cultivating genuine connections. Consider this the same way a skilled Stoic approaches life, calmly observing, responding with purpose, and maintaining inner composure regardless of external circumstances. So next time you feel that gentle tap or brush, remember it's more than a casual gesture. It's a carefully placed invitation to explore something more profound. Pay attention, respond thoughtfully, and allow the chemistry to unfold naturally. And don't forget to share your own experiences. What subtle signs have you noticed that signaled someone's interest in you? How did you respond, and what did you learn from it? Your insights can help others better understand the nuanced dance of attraction and connection, so join the conversation in the comments below. After all, as Seneca reminds us, associate with people who are likely to improve you, and engaging with others' experiences is one of the best ways to grow.